As we head into harvest, there are still a lot of questions that won't be answered until the crop is all in. Questions of yield from late planting and crop prices from misplanting all come into play when considering what to do for the balance of this year and how to plan for the next. For many farmers, the equipment lineup presents a chance to make the most of the situation now and in the future. But like many things in agriculture, timing plays a serious role. And for many of those farmers, a real opportunity exists in getting a high-quality pre-owned combine. Welcome to our Pre-Owned Equipment Buyer's Guide edition of the Gleaner Roadshow. In this episode, we'll explore the big questions when it comes to buying pre-owned and how to make the most of your purchase, ownership, and opportunity. We'll talk economics, parts and service, as well as the overall ownership experience. Finally, we'll point you to a few tools that will help you find the perfect pre-owned Gleaner for your operation. Buying a new-to-you combine makes sense for a lot of reasons. It allows you to get access to newer innovations and performance while sharing some of the depreciation with others. And that brings us to our first question to consider when buying a pre-owned combine: value. Earlier this year on the Roadshow, we released an analysis of harvesting return on investment, and it showed the Gleaner's tremendous savings on grain, sample, fuel, and parts. But what was not mentioned in that episode is that the core platform and function that provides so much of this value has been built into Gleaner combines since the 1970s. The natural flow feeding system, two-stage cleaning system, and balanced centerline design have existed on Gleaner combines for decades, and you can enjoy the distinctive performance advantages whether your combine is 2 or 20 years old. There's another advantage to having a stable and consistent platform. In the decades since the Gleaner Transverse Combine was designed, there have been dozens of updates and upgrades that often still fit the older machines. This means you can get some of the advantages that come on brand new combines installed on your pre-owned Gleaner. As we move into harvest, we need to ask ourselves some key questions around our harvest operation. First, how much will I need to invest in my current combine this year in order to have an efficient and successful harvest? Second, do I need more capacity due to the short harvest window that often accompanies delayed planting? And finally, how do I measure return on investment with my current combine versus buying a pre-owned combine? The answer to these questions is the careful balance of 4 elements. First, the capacity needs to support the overall farming operation, and this includes all the processes to get harvested grain away from the combine and into storage. Second, the overall operating cost of the combine per bushel has to be evaluated. Third, the need to manage risk in the form of downtime, repair costs, and the time it takes to harvest versus the threats of harvest interruption. And finally, the need to plan for the future and maximize current opportunities while considering that prices and interest rates tend to rise with the farm economy. If you consider these 4 elements of your business and come to the realization that a pre-owned Gleaner combine is an investment that will bring better return on investment to your operation, then you are probably going to ask several more questions to further solidify your decision. The first question that often comes up with pre-owned Gleaner combines is the availability of service. It's true, there are areas of the country where the closest dealer is not close enough. But there's a second side to this worth considering. First, Gleaner combines don't have the same number of wear parts of other designs. Next, many owners of pre-owned Gleaner combines conduct much of the service themselves, as the Gleaner design makes the accessibility and self-service far easier. With mostly transverse shafts running through the machine, most pulleys, belts, and bearings are on the outside of the machine for easy inspection and/or replacement. Finally, Gleaner does not have the complicated and high-wear feeding systems featured on most competitive designs, one less costly system to maintain or replace. Gleaner also offers an AGCO Protection extended warranty contract on pre-owned Gleaner combines that are less than 10 years old. The benefit of an extended warranty contract when it comes to pre-owned equipment is the capability to better manage total cost of ownership. A common question that farmers looking at pre-owned combines have is the availability of parts. And there's good news when it comes to Gleaner combines. Because the design has remained so consistent throughout the years, there are fewer unique parts when compared to other designs. This means dealers keep a larger stock of available parts that can service a wide array of model years. We operate several large parts depots across North America, mobile harvest support teams in the wheat belt, and even offer a popular on-farm part stocking program so that needed part can be ready when you are. If you've made a decision to look at a new-to-you Gleaner, we have some suggestions on how you can get the combine that best matches your needs for the best value. First, take a look at our pre-owned buyer's guide, available at gleanercombines.com. This guide will tell you about features, common parts, and model years. Also in the guide is a list of features by series and year, as well as a list of the modifications and upgrades that can be made to R5 Series combines and up. Finally, check out agcoused.com. This site allows you to browse and price inventory to find the combine you need for your next harvest. Harvest is quickly approaching for much of North America, and we hope you've got the combine ready when the weather holds. Stay safe out there, and have a great harvest. We wish you well now and in the days ahead. From your friends here at Gleaner.